It's every parent's worst nightmare. One moment your child is there, laughing, playing, and the next they're gone. For the Johnson family, this nightmare began on a warm spring afternoon in 2012, and it wouldn't end for another 10 years. But when their daughter finally came back, the truth of where she had been remained locked away, a mystery she refuses to tell to this day. Emily Johnson was just 10 years old. She was known in her neighborhood as a bright, kind, and adventurous little girl. She loved riding her pink bicycle, reading mystery novels, and baking cookies with her mom. Her family lived in a safe, middle-class neighborhood in Ohio, the kind of place where everyone knew each other and doors were often left unlocked. On the afternoon of May 14th, 2012, Emily asked her mother if she could ride her bike to the corner store, just 3 blocks away, to buy a candy bar. It wasn't unusual. She had done it before. Her mother reminded her to be back in 15 minutes. Emily smiled, grabbed a few dollars from the kitchen counter, and pedaled away, not knowing that she was riding straight into a mystery that would last a decade. 15 minutes passed, then 20, then an hour. Her mother's worry turned into panic. She called Emily's friends, then the store, but no one had seen her. Just 2 blocks from home, Emily's pink bicycle was found lying on the sidewalk, wheels still spinning. There was no sign of a struggle, no blood, no footprints. It was as if she had simply vanished into thin air. Within hours, police launched a massive search. Helicopters circled overhead, search dogs combed the neighborhood, and volunteers posted flyers on every telephone pole. News stations broadcast Emily's picture across the state. Leads began to pour in: a sighting at a gas station, a man seen talking to a young girl in a park. But every tip led to a dead end. Detectives interviewed everyone who knew her: teachers, friends, neighbors. They examined phone records, security camera footage, and even the store's receipts from that day. Nothing matched. It was as if Emily had simply stepped off the map. Weeks turned into months, months into years. Her parents never stopped searching. They held vigils every year on her birthday, kept her bedroom exactly as she left it, and spoke to the media whenever they could, hoping someone, somewhere, knew something. Then, on a quiet autumn afternoon in 2022, a woman walked into a police station in Montana, over 1,000 miles from where Emily disappeared. She was calm, composed, but her voice trembled as she said, "My name is Emily Johnson. I think you've been looking for me." Officers immediately ran her fingerprints and took a DNA sample. Hours later, the results came back. It was her. Emily Johnson, missing for 10 years, was alive. Her parents flew to Montana that night. The reunion was emotional: hugs, tears, disbelief. She looked healthy, well-fed, and unharmed. But when detectives sat down to ask where she had been, Emily refused to answer. She said she didn't want to talk about it. Not then, maybe not ever. Her refusal to speak only deepened the mystery. There were no signs she had been held captive, no medical evidence of abuse. She had no scars, no injuries, just a calm, quiet demeanor and a guarded expression. Theories began to swirl. Some believed she had been abducted and later released. Others thought she may have run away from home and built a new life under a false name. Some whispered about human trafficking, while others suggested she might have been in a witness protection program. But without Emily's testimony, no one could know for sure. One theory is that Emily was groomed online by someone posing as a friend who convinced her to leave. Another possibility is that she left on her own, perhaps with someone she trusted, and stayed hidden out of fear or shame. Some believe she may have lost her memory and lived under another identity until she remembered who she was. Today, Emily lives in another state under a new name. She avoids the press and rarely contacts her old friends. The truth about those 10 missing years remains hers alone. And until she decides to speak, the world may never know where she was or why she came back. What do you think happened to Emily Johnson? Was she a victim, or did she choose to disappear? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.